If you're someone that's looking for high quality, scalable designs, you should use this. If you're already making money from Redbubble and you're looking for a tool that can allow you to create more professional looking designs, you should use this. Previously, I've talked about some of the best free tools you guys can use. So in this video, I thought, why not talk about one of my favorite paid tools that I use. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. On this channel, I'll make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to give you guys tips and tricks on how to improve your print-on-demand shop. If you're someone that's currently trying to scale your print-on-demand business, trying to create the best possible designs you can, today's video is a big one. I've had a lot of people in the past ask me whether they should pay designers to create them designs, as well as what kind of designs do well. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a paid subscription service that pretty much gives you everything you need to create yourself some professional looking designs that could potentially do really well. Now that tool or website, however you want to see it, is called Vexels. Now I could sit here all day and tell you what Vexels is, but the main things that you want to take note when it comes to Vexels is that it has inbuilt tools. So if you decide to subscribe to a Vexels membership, you'll be getting things like a t-shirt maker, scalable t-shirt PSDs, ready to use t-shirt designs, book covers and templates, and on top of that, free to use vector and PNG images for your designs. This is one of the many scalable design templates that you get access to as a member on Vexels. As you can see on this picture, there's a design here with the arrow, and that is the design I downloaded, which I'll go on to show you in a second. It says California beach with palm trees. Now I downloaded this and just changing a few things on the template, I created my own scalable template, and when I'd finished with the design, I uploaded it to Redbubble, and this is what the first design looked like. As you can see there, it no longer says California beach, it now says I love tigers, and I added in an image of a tiger paw print. Now everything that I've done here is things that you guys can implement as well. Whilst you're also creating designs, you can create designs that suit other niches. For example, children's clothing. I created this design here that says I love dinosaurs, placed it on children's clothing because I felt this kind of design would do very well in this niche. You can create many variations of designs through this one example template that I've downloaded, and I'm going to show you exactly how throughout this video. I know there's a lot of people out there that might already be getting sales but struggle to create a certain type of designs, so they kind of limit themselves at how much they could potentially make. And that's one of the main reasons I'm making this video, because with myself, when I first started, I was in a similar situation, and to breach that barrier and make even more sales, I realized that I needed to step up my game in designs, which is why I came to sites like this one. The great thing about Vexels is it allows you to create professional looking designs, and if you have a set niche that you're in, or if you're trying trending designs, you can implement them into the editable PSD files and change them so they match whatever trend you're creating for or whatever trend you have come across. And trust me guys, if you find the right trend or the right niche and you have some professional looking designs, in my opinion, I don't think anyone would really be able to compete with your designs, especially in a small niche. I've been excited to make this video for you guys for a while because I genuinely think that this is something that will help a lot of you guys out. The guys over at Vexels actually approached me a couple of months ago asking me to try out their site to see how it is, and let's just say ever since then I've been using it, and so far I honestly feel that they should charge more for what they offer because there's so many things. For anyone that's interested in signing up to Vexels, I'll leave my affiliate link down in the description. If you click that link, you can check out everything that goes on over there. This is what Vexel actually looks like, and if we go to the top part of the page here, I'm just going to make it bigger so you guys can see it. They have a library of over 5,000 downloadable PSD files. The example that I showed you was just one of these thousands of designs. If you wanted to get a design, it's fairly simple. You just find a design that you like the look of. This was the design that I downloaded. All I did was I clicked on it, and then I click the download option, and it actually downloads this as a zip file, and within that zip file you then have the PSD files and other images as well. Once you have your designs downloaded, you can extract them onto your desktop or onto somewhere on your PC. In this example, I'm just going to drag it from here, so I'm just going to drag the PSD file from here onto my Photoshop, just so you guys can see what it looks like as it opens. When it does open, it'll look something like this, as you guys can see there, and they actually add a file at the top that explains to you everything that's in the file, how it works. For example, with these green highlighted layers, this means that they are layers that are easier to use. The red highlighted layers are a bit more difficult, and that's what the whole top layer explains. It's easy to delete. You can just remove that. Now, as for how easy it is to change this, I'll show you an example. So if you want to see obviously which text is which, you can literally click the eye to see which text gets removed. And if I was wanting to create a design that's similar to the ones that I created before and that I showed you guys in the example, all I would do on the top text that says California is change the text to saying I love. So I'm just going to change that to say I love. It should look exactly the same as you saw in the example. And then instead of having the text that says beach below here, I will then just go over that and change it to tigers, which I had in one of my examples. So now it will say I love tigers. It's easy as that in regards of changing the text. Now, if you're someone that's now wanting to change the image of the palm tree, all you need to do is download the image that you want to use. I would want to have something like a paw print on there. And if you wanted an image of a paw print, the good thing about being a member of Vexels is that they have a lot of downloadable PNG images or vector graphics. What I would then do at this point is literally just go back on Vexels. On here, I would go on the search bar and let's say, for example, put paw print, and just like that, there's a big selection of paw prints you can actually choose from and download for your designs. Now for this example, and the one that I used when I actually made the design the first time around, was this one. You click on the image you want, click on PNG, 1024 pixels, and then it just downloads it automatically. Once downloaded, all you need to do is literally drag it back onto the Photoshop. Once it's on the Photoshop, you'd increase the size, so just enlarge it, which is fairly easy to do. I'll just quickly do that for you guys here. And when your photo is enlarged and is centered in the way that you want it to be centered, the next thing you'd want it to do now is to be clicked onto the sunrise effect. Now, if you go in the design folder, you'll see that there's a sunset, and then an image file here. What you want to do is make sure that this paw print is clipped with the sunset. Usually what you would do, you could drag it straight under and it would clip underneath it, just like, I'll show you an example. You could drag it under just like this and it would clip on the sun effect, and pretty much the job is done. But another way of clipping your designs, for anyone who doesn't know how to clip, is that you'd make sure that your design is dragged on top of the sunset. You'd hold Alt on your keyboard and then just click between the two images and it'll clip it. It's just another way of doing it. Now, as for this design, it would pretty much be done if I wanted to keep it like that. We've obviously got the black background to show us what it would look like on a shirt. But if I was to remove that, you would see that this would be a design that would be ready to go and ready to be uploaded. In the example that I showed you guys at the start, what I then did, I literally double clicked on the image, and once I had done that, I just changed the color of the paw print, which is easy to do. You just double click on the image, select the color you want, and just like that, you have a new design. And if you was wanting to maybe change this and make this a shirt that could then work on white items as well, you just change your background to white, just so you can see obviously how the design will look on a white shirt. And then you'd go to your text, for example. So I'm seeing here, this orange might be too bright for a white shirt. I'll come onto my text files here, double click on the layer, make sure you double click so blending options come up, and I'll change it to a darker color. And when I change it to a darker color, you don't change it on color overlay. That was my bad. You go on the stroke and then you just select black or a dark color or whatever. And just like this, you'd have a design that can also work on a white t-shirt. Now, it's really easy to make scalable designs using this, because this could be I love dogs, I love cats. You can use drinks, for example, and put I love beer, I love wine. The list goes on. This is how great using this site is. I mean, at the moment, I use this in conjunction with PodConnect, which allows me to automate my upload. So I'll download the template and I would edit it so it becomes more of my own design. No one will have the exact design as me, as I've obviously added new things in. And the best thing about having a template is that it then saves time. All you do here is literally just change tigers to another animal if you really didn't want to change the paw print. And just like that, you could create tens to hundreds of designs off literally one simple template. Now on the main page of Vexels, if you go to the top and you click the drop down on discover, you'll see that they have things like a t-shirt maker. Now if you click the t-shirt maker, it will open you up to this page, as you guys can see here, and you can literally start designing t-shirts online. Now with the t-shirt maker, you could either create mock-up t-shirts, so these are t-shirts that will be used on sites like Etsy, but if you're trying to create things mainly for websites like Redbubble or maybe merch by Amazon, you just come where it says templates, and as you can see here, there's a lot of different templates. If you click something like unicorn, you could just have that there, click on it, and then change it so it says unicorn squad. So let's put unicorns rock, because now we like unicorns. And you can select from a range of templates that are pre-made for you guys, and this is just an additional benefit of using Vexels on top of the custom templates you can edit in Photoshop, on top of the free vector and PNG images you can download. And for what they charge, it's really cheap in comparison to the amount you can actually make from using these templates to make your own designs. And I mainly made this video to help out some of the people that I know that are already getting sales, because I'm noticing a lot of people are now making money, they don't know what tools to use. So I thought I would show you one of my favorite paid tools to use for people that are starting out, that want professional designs. This is also something you can look into as well, and Vexels just provides you with a lot of tools, especially if you're trying to scale your print on demand business. What a video, guys. If you've made it to this point of the video, thank you very much. I just wanted to share this site with you guys, mainly because I feel that they have a lot of useful tools. Like I said, they approached me a couple of months ago, and I'm only now making a video on this because I honestly feel that it would be beneficial to a lot of you guys. Nevertheless, if you made it to this point of the video, down in the comment section, comment down I am going to scale, because I know you guys can create your own versions of scalable designs. And anyways, always remember that everything is rigged in your favor, and manifest success.